Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the game of Brotato with the new DLC of Abyssal Terrors? Abyssal Terrors, I got it right, wow. And I've been really enjoying it. I enjoyed Brotato a lot. You can see my progress here of how much I played the original game. Each one of the yellow boxes, the level 5. You know, so obviously, half the content roughly. But, great game, and I haven't played in a little while, but this DLC's really brought life back into it. They could have did almost anything, I'd probably come back to it, but I think they made a lot of good changes. And by they, I don't know if this is like one guy. I don't know how many people develop Brotato. It could just be one guy. But who knows, maybe they go by they pronouns, so it could just be they. But anyway, let's just get into the game. Yeah, I agree. Alright, so Druid. I've been wanting to try him. We could go random, but I want to try someone in the newer characters. So Druid it is. More HP, more luck, chance, more fruits, and then a third of the fruits will give me luck, a third of the fruits will hurt me, and to my knowledge, they could still give me luck. I have no HP regen or lifesteal, or it's pretty much impossible. Very difficult to get anything above, You can get above 100, but at that point, then you're barely regen, and you spend how many points in money, but alright. And engineering is down. You can still use engineering, but it shouldn't be the focus. So let's random. Beer. Okay. Let's see what we get. So pick up the fruit. Poison fruit will hurt me for whatever the normal fruit would heal me for. At the start of the game's 3. But I want the luck if possible. I was stuck for one thing of harvesting early. Alright, so we did get 1 luck from those fruits. So let's hope to get some synergies with luck, but even if you don't get synergies, you still just fine. Yes. I will pick this up now. There we go. I'm a sucker for gentle alien. Alright. Also, like most of the games I play, I probably don't make the optimal choice. I make the good enough choice. And sometimes you gotta let fun... You just gotta let fun happen, Was going for Gentle Alien this early a good thing? I mean, I think so. I'm gonna get more money, right? Will it backfire later on? I don't know. Is it even worth my money right now? Who knows? Certainly not me. Although, obviously, I must think it is worth it since I bought it. But generally, except for a few characters, you generally just want to get 6 weapons as fast as you can. Generally the same weapon, but, some characters are playstyle dependent. You can mix weapons. It makes it a little bit harder to upgrade the weapons later on. You can mix weapons. And depending on what you choose, what kind of weapons are. Let me pick this. Right now I get primitive. If I get a weapon that has primitive and elemental, well then I can pick this up and still get 6 primitive weapons. But now I could get elemental, but no. Will this end the run early? Let's find out. Another primitive weapon, although this one really wants you to go for 6 sticks, of course. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. This will do 23 damage and attack faster. But that's a level 2 compared to level 1. So it's not that much better, and I don't plan to go for 6 sticks. If I started with a stick, yeah, I'd go for that. And there we go, baby elephant. There's 2 items, don't know the other one. Chance to do damage when we pick up money or material. And there's another one, chance to do damage when you kill an enemy. Both of them scale with your luck. So that's what we want. Also this, yeah, I guess I should get that. Could go for the brick, because when it breaks, I just get 10 material back. So yeah, why not? It's free, well, it has to break, but then I also get XP, and also will help me kill these guys I forgot I bought. So, brick probably already paid its dues. course, I won't be able to spend that 10 material until it breaks. Not that that's that big of a concern. But when it breaks, I will also get 10 XP, which isn't crazy, but hey, everything adds up, right? Let's get that tree. Oh, I need to get one of the trees, right? Ooh, got both. Oh. If I stepped on that, I could have maybe got luck. Alright. Would I pay for this? No, but is it free? Well, 6 material. But for 6 material, I will take this. Now the question is, will I care about crit chance at all? Probably. This will probably be more impactful right now. This could be really good later. Javelin. Makes the 5% crit wasted on every 5th projectile. Oh, I didn't even notice this was a javelin. I will ignore the javelin. Now this does cost 12, but I can combine them and it will be 30. Although I can get both. I can get both. The 2 baby elephants, that's really awesome. Do I have to combine it? No. But I will. Alright, now with that baby, 2 baby elephants, I think that alone can make me just go really hard into luck. Obviously that was the plan, but now I have some payoff. I think enough of a payoff already. Let alone the fact, I mean, it may just be good enough just to get luck by itself, regardless of any payoffs. I mean, I gotta go for the purple upgrade, especially when I need armor. Yes. Alright, again, we'll make 4 material and then of course get 30 XP on the side when it eventually breaks. Not a fan of Dangerous Bunny. It takes so long for it to make money. I will eventually make money on this, but it's how early it is. Alright, ooh. A blue javelin, huh? Also, this is now a reason, because I already have enough reason to get trees because of my character. This gives me a lot of reason to get all the trees. But if I don't get enough trees, will it be worth it? Well, I am a sucker for this, even though it won't be too long until it peters off. If I don't get engineering, and I can only get so much, because it's only worth half as much, but we'll go for that. Question is the javelin. I think I'm going to ignore. I'm going to ignore the javelin. It attacks faster. And it pierces, and will give me crit every once in a while. But it does less damage. It's probably worth it. It might even be better to be javelin pilled and get piercing stuff, but here we are. Alright. We'll ignore that. I'm gonna sell this for that. That's 8. That's not enough. Okay. Unless one of these bricks breaks. And, I don't want to have the javelin equipped because it makes the shop more likely. The shop will give you items that you have, or more likely to give you weapons that you already have equipped. I'm sure there's some other logic. Maybe it's more likely to give me primitive weapons as an option. Don't know, but I definitely know more likely to give you weapons you already have equipped. So I kind of want to get rid of the javelin just so I stop. Decrease the chances offered to me. Because every time I see a javelin, that might have been a spear. Pick up these for maybe luck. Engineering, huh? No. Again, this pocket factory, probably just a bad choice. I could have combined the bricks, actually, and then bought that spear. I'm kind of hoping one of these breaks sooner rather than later. Armor and engineering. I got plenty of max HP as well. Is it worth 38 is the question. So there's a reason this guy has 50% less engineering, not 100, right? It's to discourage it, but not eliminate it. Is the pocket factory a bunch of trees? I mean, this guy obviously wants trees. Which then you would want pocket factory, but it might be just too free, I guess, to go that route. But if you reduce it by half, maybe it's just fair. Oh yeah, I like that. Could go for the crit chance, but I mean, come on, purple upgrade. Oh, there we go. Yep. This could be fine. Mixing items again though, but no. Not that I need the primitive. Like, that will fall off later, but we care about knockbacks, which is +1 damage. So yeah, lemonade. Obviously good. I know lots of fruit is gonna heal me more. It makes the poison fruit do more damage. Makes them do 4. But again, 2/3 of my fruit will heal me, so it's still worth it, I think. And of course, it's, well, there we go, garden. Missile. It is a damage upgrade overall. Is it worth 83? I mean, probably. I want the cake. Probably need lots of HP. Things I can't heal without the fruits. And I have a larger total. Decrease the chance I just die randomly because I can't heal back. Obviously the fruits heal me, but they're a little bit more, what would you say, inconsistent than just HP regen or lifesteal. I gotta be able to survive the spikes and also be able to pick up bad fruit. Poison fruit would be nice. But I don't have to worry about picking up the green fruit because it will pick up at the end regardless. Poison fruit though I want to try to get when possible. I see dodge being the choice here, but I mean, yeah, sure. I'm gonna combine these. Obviously it'll take longer for this to break, but until it breaks, like, it's still fine. It scales with engineering, and I didn't know the skill with engineering. That makes sense, alright, and my melee. I can see an argument for screwdriver as well. Since it is purple. Maybe I should have bought garden first. I think that will do it. Alright, that rock's already helping. I got 2 of those, okay. I'm gonna try to get this cursed with the other hook. Okay, so this has no downside. It's just +2 melee for me. Here, alright. I probably should have kept that in the shop to try to curse it, to be quite honest. And this is a reason to go into Crow. Yes, this is another way to heal. Okay, so that alone probably makes it worth it to get my crit. Let's see if I can try to curse that, and try to curse that maybe. Or buy this and roll. Okay, let's hopefully any of these get cursed. And that probably means we're just gonna ignore engineering unless we get a crazy item. Or, of course, like, we can't really do anything without getting a bunch of trees to spawn, so unless we get a whole bunch of tree items, kind of just need to ignore the engineering for now. And it will soften up some enemies. There we go, the brick broke. Oh, pretty risky there, huh? It's feeling so strong. I haven't had to play safe at all. Or, yeah, I haven't had to play safe at all. I do not think, no. Not for 8 melee damage. It's more armor. Probably should roll. I am very lucky, right? So. There we go. I don't think luck has any. Yeah, I don't think that plays a role when something getting cursed. I think it's just your curse stat and, of course, these hooks. Oh, I bought this one, yeah. That's not bad. If I had a piggy bank, I would just go to the next level. And not worry about these being cursed. This fish hook will only do so much. It may not get cursed anyway, so I'd rather just get this, get a 40% chance to curse stuff. Try to curse this Cyber Ball. Oh, this is the one that dies. Okay, yes, Baby Elephant Cyber Ball. Look at that. Oh, well, that would have been nice if I went for the Javelin. There's some crit. Another way for me to heal. Could buy this just in the meantime. This is probably worth it. This is probably worth it. I roll once. Lock that. Okay. Hope this gets cursed as well. If I had to pick, I want the Cyber Ball cursed first, but you only need so many cursed weapons, you know, to get the cursed red item. Although I think if you combine 2 cursed items, it makes the cursed weapon even better. But 1 cursed white item can become a cursed red item. Now the question is, do you combine curses, or do you purposely separate them? I mean, for 39, I mean, 8%. I'll be honest. Obviously, this feels very cool to get 8% of this. So it's, well, basically 2 material, although it will add up. over 9 waves. I'm not even sure that will even add up to 39. And of course, having 40 right now is better than having 50 over the next 9 waves, but I will take it. I'm not too worried about. Ooh, we got both. All right. And if we got the crown, I'll get a second one. All right, let's see. Obviously buying right before the boss, probably not the best idea. Or a boss elite. Oh, and you're gonna break right then and there, huh? Brick is a cool item. I forget which character I was playing, but it offered the brick as a starting weapon, and that broke on the first wave. I was a little peeved at that. A lot of characters usually struggle to kill the first elite. Usually I can get the second elite, depends on the character, but very rare I can get the first elite, so that's cool. Alright, well, we have no burning. But I could pick up the scared sausage, though? Yeah, I definitely would. Doesn't matter. No, not really. That's a recycle. Oh, we got both. Alright, so buy this, buy that. Probably should just do this right now, but we're gonna lock it in. Let's see if it gets cursed. I'm losing basically 40 material by not buying it, but if it gets cursed, a lot of money. I think it's 38% instead of 20. It's almost double, so. And I'm definitely strong enough. But then we're playing with fire. Okay. Fire. Oh, I said it like that. Because it does work. I didn't spend that much this turn, which doesn't matter. I won't be spending that much on the next turn. Which gives the aliens a chance to catch up with my stats. But I should definitely spend it before wave 15 of the elite. I know you don't need to kill it, you know. You don't gotta kill the elite to win the wave. But usually I end up dying. I'm trying to go for that. No. No. Sure. Didn't get cursed. This got cursed. Oh my. What? Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, we'll pretend that didn't happen. There's a tree. There's a metal detector. I mean, I got one tree though, but this is. I had more engineering. I would probably go for it. At some point, you got to start going for engineering, but give that to me now. One more reroll and then save the rest for the piggy bank. Hoping to get something to lock in. he's already cursed. A lot of damage. It's really fast. Yeah, I probably should go for it. We'll lock you in, I guess. Alright. A little risky going for these fruits, but the poison fruits, but I think it's fine. Oh, I didn't get the loot bug? Damn. Bug, I call him Bug, he's an alien, but whatever. Alright, so it's just -5 harvesting for 10 enemies. 10% more. Probably worth it. Obviously, make the game harder? Yeah, let's do it. I think we should get max strength, to be honest. This is just 20 max HP, right? And curses. Let's try to curse you. Let's buy you. Didn't save that much for the piggy bank, but... Wait, I put enemies on fire? When did this happen? Greek fire would help too. Is it just that one enemy? I guess everything else is dying too fast for me to notice if they're on fire. No, that guy's on fire. Alright. Well then I definitely should have picked up the Greek. I don't know if it's every time that I let him on fire or every tick of fire would be 1%, but... would definitely be worth it to have. I mean, sure. Engineering for some amount of speed. Yeah, why not? Okay. Well, the piggy bank has paid for itself. It's full profit. Don't think I profited from the last one. I think it was almost broke even, so now I made money from the piggy bank. And in the meantime, it did not die, so... Also, looks like I should have bought the Turrets Can Crit. But who knows? I could have picked Turrets Can Crit and the other stuff and Greek Fire, and maybe I wouldn't be where I am right now. Maybe I'd be dead. So obviously that money and other went towards other things that helped in the meantime. Give me all the curses, come on. For minus damage? Yeah. Let's shoot with my attack speed only 26. Yep. Crit. Nothing got cursed. Now I'm trying to think if I should just sell the spear. Because the range is nice. Let's see, let's compare blue to blue, right? Even though this one's also cursed. Let's sell this one then, because this is slightly better than this one. The cooldown's lower on this, but the range is a little bit higher, but like that's a decent amount of damage difference. So this would give me HP, damage, attack speed, speed, dodge. Armor luck, oh sure. I get some money, and then I can get max strength for wave 18, the next elite. Yeah, piggy bang with the, what was it, the curse hook? The curse things in the shop if I lock them. Feels really good together. There's also a cost of not rolling. That's using up a lock slot. And of course, rolling would be nice on this character, because I have so much luck. But I'm very happy with what we're finding in the shop. Yep. Sure, why not? A lot of HP, a lot of armor. Add some dodge to the mix. Didn't get cursed, it's fine. This got cursed though. This is probably worth it. Everything dies so fast, but does it work on the boss? I mean, it's a lot of money for that. Just melee damage? A good amount though, I mean. That is a lot of melee damage. Offset by percent damage and of course crossing 314 and the speed. That's a lot of luck. That will combine. I don't need to save for the curse on this one. Speed gain at this point, probably not worth it. This, everything's dying so fast, but I don't want to have a boss. I should probably buy one of these right now. For the elite, yeah, probably this. Roll once, if I can lock. This is already locked. Maybe I should have decided on that because this was cursed and that wasn't, but. Alright, this is this is not worth it. But everybody loves it, come on. I mean, it has some synergy with the baby elephant, I think. A good amount of synergy, actually, with baby elephant. Yeah, our damage is pretty good. Because the damage is so high, you could say like, oh, so we could diversify our damage with engineering and our weapon skill engineering. But at this point, I'd rather just get a whole bunch of HP, armor, and dodge. Well, so right now, dodge. Well, this doesn't matter. So it's all that speed for HP. Now, give me money. At some point, this isn't worth it. Like, of course, in the last shop, and it costs like 50. Unless you have over 1,000, it won't be worth it. But it's free, and we have 2 shops, and yeah, 5%. So 20 times 15, 300. I got more than 300, and I have 2 shops. So yeah, just saying that coupon's not always an automatic pick if you're on wave 18, 19, or 20. 18 is probably safe, but 19 and 20, you got to do a little bit of math. Well, 9% attack speed difference for 30% damage is worth it. Is it worth 77? Yes. Give me luck. Don't care that much right now, but worth more than 20. I have so many items. I thought I had this already. Perfect. Give me. And yeah, again, I just want to not die. Now, I'm glad they did buff this. I don't know if they buffed it before the DLC. I swear, every time I get Lighthouse, well, usually I see Lighthouse before Pocket Factory. You probably shouldn't do this with Lighthouse, unless you have almost no trees. But if you have a whole bunch of trees, at some point this is just does nothing, or could even be negative if you have a lot of trees. Now, I don't have a lot of trees, so I doubt this will ever be a negative number for me. But is it worth the money? Is it better than this? Probably, but here we are. I was curious what the curse would do for this. I mean, I assume just more armor. What else could it do? Roll. Alright, save money and then last shot. Even all these curse enemies, they're still just dying like instantly. And of course the money, the baby elephant is helping a lot. Along with the cyber ball. Put it in a lot of work. The turrets are doing 16 damage. Yeah. Probably more than... Is this worth even 14? Probably could roll. I am very lucky. But I like just having dodge guaranteed. Level 2. Yeah, he's cursed. Alright. 6, 9, 11, 7. Oh my god. 7, 6, 2, and 10. And then more curses, which... After this point, the curse is just a downside. Other than, I guess, maybe leveling up one more time. Yeah, whatever. So... The plus 8 curse is not... a pot. Well, I could roll into another curse item. Gimme. That's... probably worth it. I mean, luck is still helping me. It's gonna help me in the next rolls, and so does damage. What are these at anyway? 116, a 50% chance. Well, it's not 50. I think you just roll 2 separate dice. So, you know, I think you do 2 separate things at 25. So if you have 4 of these, it's not a guarantee. I think you're just doing it 4 separate times. So you could get 4 things of damage. Or you could get 0, although that's very unlikely, but I'm pretty sure each one's independent. If this is unique, or not unique, but if this is like limit 4, then I would think it stacks together, and having 4 of these makes it guaranteed. And then the cyber ball. I'm blind. There you are. 180, damn. Probably worth it, but there's a lot of healing for me. Buy this, I don't have enough anymore, so I can only buy one of these 3 items. Again, my engineering is not nearly high enough, nor enough trees, especially for the boss wave of 20. I expect the boss or me to die within the first 20 seconds, so this will not help at all, even if I had a crazy amount of trees. I guess I'd rather just have a little bit more healing. This will make the boss die quicker, but so will I. Give me this. Roll, nothing, alright. Lock that. Lock it for the last wave. Alright, what do you got? I'm gonna try to splash both guys together with my spears, but I'd rather just get one down and then see where we are from there. Okay, there we are. And that is a win. Not bad, not bad. Very nice. And we get the cauldron. Ooh, okay. Oh, I like that. That will help with, what is it? Alright, this one, I'm just gonna get this reroll for the next run. Even if it costs me the run, but I'm just gonna go for it. But yeah, that'll make it much easier to get this item, this guy. Alright, let's do a random. Oh, we get Jack. And we're gonna random, that's right. Spoon. The spoon. I mean, you just gotta get a few burning items. It's not that hard. I definitely want to get burning, just so I can get guaranteed crits. These are one-shot one. Is it the best thing to do? I don't know. I like having Jack in the laser. Not gonna kill this, are we? Oh, we did. Okay. We got those. Okay. Yeah. Well, we definitely gotta pick this up while it's here. Even though we will have. Yeah, I mean. How many of these do I need? Don't know. Will I never see a scared sausage? Possibly. Is scared sausage the only way to get burning? Well, there's flamethrowers and whatnot. Okay, so I was thinking, there's nothing stopping us from going into elemental in case. Well, okay, I was thinking the flamethrower. One flamethrower that set everything on fire, but flamethrower critting doesn't matter. The burn, I don't think can crit. But there's nothing stopping us. Well, there are a bunch of elemental. I'm trying to think. This might be better in case I pivot. Like, I don't need to stick with the spoon, although when I'm doing a random weapon, I kind of like the idea of trying the weapon it gives me. Trying to make it work. So I guess we'll go one more melee damage. This might be safer in case I want to pivot, but here we go. If we just pick this, and it's going to be I don't know how long it's going to be until the burning thing is worth it for the spoon. But I'm really just playing into the spoon. I feel like I shouldn't be, but here we are. So I'll just get a... Again, I'm a sucker for one thing. One thing of harvesting. Sorry, I had a phone call. I'll have to edit that out. Hopefully I did. As long as I edit the video sometime today, I should definitely remember. There we go. Okay, alright. I don't need to pivot that hard. Elemental still does help with the burning, but going all in on the spoon. Now, just having one of those doesn't mean it's automatically crazy good. Always critting. But it's a good start, and as for the really tough enemies, well, the bosses, they should be burning most of the time, so I can at least crit on those guys guaranteed. Oh no, I'm gonna die to this guy, aren't I? Alright, let's try that one more time. I will be going Jack, but I will random. Jack's over here, right? On the right side. I will random the weapon. I said I would random. All right. Fine. Oh, I caused that guy to not spawn in. Feels better. That's 3 material I'll never get back. Although I think certain character. No wait. These spoons might make it a higher chance to see the burning stuff in the shop. Don't actually know. Alright, don't do this. There are certain times where this is just a free, you know, it still costs money. There's no risk in losing the whole run. But I mean, on wave 2, it should be fine. This is probably worth it. But I need to roll for more spoons and for stuff like this. Alright. So just don't get hit. I mean, it's not like there's a lot of enemies to dodge. The dodge is probably worth more than the XP gain. At 5. Probably. This is worth it, I think, for 20. Am I gonna lock it in? No, I really need to make sure I get burning stuff. Of course, every lock-in is 1/4 of a roll, which isn't that much, but then of course I'm gonna buy the item and have that much less to spend on rolling. Question is, how much rolling am I supposed to do for the burning synergies? Now, I don't know how the spoon compares to other melee weapons. Oh, it's 50% damage, huh? Obviously, with my crit, like having 100. Even though I don't need any crit to get to that. Was that the same thing as the chopper? That scale? I mean, I'm sure there's a slight differences with cooldown, knockback in range, but it's kind of like a chopper, but instead of consumables healing me 1 more. And the chopper is obviously not a blunt. I mean, this early? I mean, even if I get burning stuff, I really shouldn't be doing that much elemental damage. I think I will pick up 3 snakes and then stop worrying about it. I would like to do this, but I need to roll. Oh, there we go. Yes, that's another way to make it burn. Okay. Okay, so there's another way. Now, on a different character, would I care that much? Well, again, the rule set I'm doing, I'm going to try to stick to the weapon as much as I can. And not just immediately trade it in for a weapon I'd rather have. But for Jack, with enemies having so much more HP, to really make the crit worth it. Combine you, get this. I've said in a few of my other videos, mad props to anyone who can commentate and game at the same time. It is much harder than expected. I mean, I don't talk that much anyway, because it's not like I'm a talker. It would be easy to do both combined, but like I'm normally just fairly quiet. Want all that money. But yeah, when you're playing, like your brain's definitely focused on what you're doing. I mean, for 10, that's worth it. Generally, I like HP regen over lifesteal. But it is purple. That is another way to burn. Do I need 2 things of burning? Again, things are dying fast enough. And this will spread thanks to the snake. And this attacks pretty fast. Now it is short range? Like this stabs, no, sorry, this smacks. So it's more likely to hit a bunch of enemies. I think we're fine without it. So give me this, lock this, and... Alright, so obviously right now this roll is only worth half. I have 2 things locked, but it's so cheap to how early we are. Obviously though, if I lock in something else, I have 1 thing locked in. I mean, you saw me play the first one. I don't mind rolling. We have 1 item locked in. Or of course if you have the cursed hook or something. You really do want to lock items in to get them cursed. If you have 1 or 2 already locked in, then you're disincentivized from rolling, but you just gotta play it by ear. Oh, I think rolling there once was probably worth it. Because that's like rolling, it's like paying 6 or a reroll. It's not that much. It's not. But if you do lock in another, if I roll 2 items there and lock it in, then when I come back to this shop right now, then I only get 1 item to look at. Although, what am I looking for? Good question. So I see something like this, yeah. I was looking for spoons and flaming brass knuckles and scarce sausage and 1 or 2 snakes more. I don't know if there's really a cap on this, but yeah, something like this is definitely what I want to see. Baby gecko, just like the SIDS, whatever it's called, the red item. Probably not worth it, but here we are. I like it. This. I wish I knew when I knew exactly it was on wave 7. Probably should not do this anymore. Already did it once. I mean, there's less enemies in their tank here, so making them slower does help. See, right here. roll 6, but it's only 3/4 of his value. So it's like rolling for 8. I think it's worth it at this point. And that's fine. Now I'm not gonna pay. I could pay 7. Again, I mean, you guys probably understand, but go to wave 8, wave 7, do it, come back, wave 8. I will get 3 new items. And if I do find something I want with this roll, and lock it in, it makes that next roll worth less because I want to get in 2 items, or maybe less if I find things I want. But I think now is when I don't care as much about the roll, since I can't afford things. I lose a further value by locking things in. Well, of course, that's like you already found something you wanted, so you're already happy about that. Like, if I wanted more coupons, I should roll there. Because the roll is still pretty cheap. Also, I love how the Gem the Alien has a limit of 10. Even though I don't think I've ever gotten above like 5. Alright, you need to die, sir. I put too much damage into you for you to live. Alright, fine. It's probably worth it. I don't care about the knockback, really, so. Hey, look at this. Sure. Again, this item's not very good. Very little material gets wasted since you get the ×2 on the next wave. That any material you drop on the ground, it's added to the next wave as the first, as you'll see right now. P33, that's what was left on the previous wave. For the next 33, I get ×2. So as long as I pick up all the ×2s on the ground, nothing was wasted. Now, of course, having money around earlier is helpful than having money for the next wave. Especially with, like, piggying involved, but... like, it would be beneficial to pick up all the money that drops, always. Even if nothing got wasted, you still rather have material now than later, but it's not that big of a concern. Now, those items that help you pick up material, they usually do have other stats. No, they all have other stats. Those other stats are still very much like a, I don't care about the range damage, of course, but 10% attack speed over the 6 damage? I mean, it's got to be overall DPS increase, right? Obviously, if this attack speed thing's at like 1,000,000, then that doesn't matter. You have to have damage, but here we are. Honestly, I have enough armor. Alright. We can go more into lifesteal this run and HP regen, and not care about HP regen, but so let's compare it. This is a little bit more damage, puts him on fire, which still does some damage. Slightly less range, doesn't crit as hard, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Okay. But it does attack faster. Bag, it's like pretty much always worth it. Unless you're on wave like 19. This pays for itself. I only gotta pick up 3 crates. I'm gonna pick up 3 crates. And it's such a small amount of money that, like, I'm not gonna miss 33 coins. I'm not gonna die on next wave. Never. But what's more impactful here? I do like the Gummy Berserker. I think I'd rather roll. Hammer would be fine. This is probably worth it. Pays for itself in roughly 5, well, before 5 waves. Since you get some amount back. I don't need that. I'm not doing anything harvesting, really, so. So I didn't have enough money to buy anything in the shop with 25 coins. But it doesn't mean rolling there for 10 wouldn't be worth it still, by the way. You know, it's kind of similar to when you have the piggy bank and you make 20% each round. You save a whole bunch of money and you get compound interest. The money that made money will make you more money in the next round. Of course, the strategy is to try to get as much money as you can for wave 19. But don't underestimate how much money you will be spending on re-rolls. So when you, even with piggy bank, you should still do the cost analysis. Probably worth it to roll a few times, even though it's costing 20% of your money. Assuming you're going to spend stuff in the shop. If you're going to buy nothing in the shop, obviously re-rolling doesn't do that much. But if you spend, I mean, for free, I'll take this. Less damage for more money and some luck, yeah. Sure, I'll take the third one for 10, yeah. Okay, I wasn't going to get this, but instead of 76, it costs 20, yeah. Also, that crate already paid for itself, right? Yeah, I already made money on the crate on that one wave. I'm going to take back some of the damage I lost. This is much safer to do, but I'm a sucker for damage. I'm sure most of you play this game also get suckered into doing more damage and healing, but I mean, you can't die if everything dies before you, right? If you just kill everything on the screen as soon as it spawns, I mean, you're at no risk of dying. Don't really care about the knockback again. What is my knockback? -2. Oh, I keep forgetting. This scales with health. And also, okay, the blue one scales with 20% instead of 15. So the combined spoons scales more with health. Gotta keep that in mind. That will give me damage. This will give me +3. Well, 1.5. And then +1. 90%. So 1.5. So this should give me 2.5. And then someone's getting rounded. But let's see if we go to 42. 43, okay. The round up there. I don't really care about knockback. I probably should. This should pay for itself. I'm paying 71 for a fifth of an item on the first crate, basically, but I'm gonna get 5 crates. Way more than 5 crates before the end of the game now, but the question is, will I survive before this pays for itself? And of course, this could be white items that are not worth quite as much. But I mean, it seems like a fun item, right? It's fun. Who doesn't like having more items? Although if you recycle them, it's not worth that much. But at 25% health, cool. I mean, range is not that big of a concern, but not horrible. Alright, well, we have 4 baby geckos, sure. And plenty of range. Range on melee things is, you know, it's only worth half as much. We have 60, but we only get 30. It also means losing range isn't that big of a concern. Also, to my knowledge, unless they changed it, melee weapons with less range attack faster. I guess I need to do the animation before the cooldown starts. Don't quite know the specifics. And again, it could change since the DLC, but weapons with less range, I think, attack a little bit faster. Don't know the specifics. This is probably worth it. Hey, is that flamethrower I was thinking about? Also, Ice Cube does work with my fire, and of course this is nice too. This also allows me to get rid of this if needed, but I'll have to do the mental. I mean, even then, I will grab. I mean, it's wave 9. Grab this, save that. I think rolling once is worth it here. Pickup range doesn't matter. Don't care about the harvesting, not for the negative dodge. Give me. I think I have enough damage for wave 9. So wave 9 is always like a tiny mini horde. As in the bottom right, you'll see this hordes or elites. Wave 9 is always a bunch of enemies. And on Abyss, it also has the big giant guy that will summon eggs that you gotta kill fast enough. Or at least kill the eggs fast enough. I'm gonna go for that. Do I lock this in? Eh. Oh, on the non-DLC map, the crash, there's a lot of enemies. Oh wait, that was wait. I already did wave 9. I'm not realizing. All right, we're on wave 10. I've lost the plot, I guess. You're not gonna wait this time. Too early. Ooh, okay. I think that says my damage is pretty decent. At least for fire. Targets on fire. Alright, so I have 2 Flaming Fists. The question is, do I only want 1 Flaming Fist? If offered spoons. Because once they're on fire, the spoon is definitely better than the fist. I mean, it doesn't really do much. Not for negative range. Give me 50 money. I mean, just attack speed for 33. Let's get rid of some of the lost speed, I guess. I will debate this if and when the opportunity arises to replace it. So it should give me 1 or maybe more rounded up. So this might give me, yeah, it's rounded up. It's probably worth it. I forgot the numbers before I stopped looking at it. But this got 1, and this got wait, it's 5. So it's got 1, it's got 1.2, I think, right? Whatever. 1.25 damage. And then it's times your 1.5% damage. Give me 3 of those. Not sure what the limit is, but it's very cheap to get more. I think it's early enough for this. You don't matter. Elemental damage is still fine. I like having my dodge. Boom. Alright, so this is actually the time to think about it. Also chopper. Okay, looks like the chopper does attack faster. I'm comparing a white to a blue, and this scales more with HP, so I can't quite go off the damage. So I don't know. Oh yeah, 6 versus 15 base damage. Again, this is a blue though. Less range. Okay, so no difference between the chopper and the spoon besides just the text down here. Fairly minute. So the question is, do I combine a spoon or do I sell the brass knuckles because I don't care about having 2 things of fire? So we gotta pretend this number is doubled. It does 72 damage. It won't always, of course, because not everything will be on fire always, and this makes it a higher chance that these 4 will always crit. But against the elites, which there are 3 elites, not just hordes, I think I would want to sell this. Did its job. Oh, and of course I go from 5 blunt to 4 blunt. 4 blunt to 5 blunt, so I get 3 HP minus 2 speed. Wasn't considering that in the math, but melee attack speed, yeah, give me that. So I do lose damage from the max HP going down, but this is overall damage increase. But obviously I have less HP too though, but I think 1 more. There's also the consideration that I might find a piggy bank at some point. Not having to go max strength every round. is a consideration. And I'm not too worried about this wave. The elite wave, I definitely want to be max strength for. There's a chance I survive, but also increase the chance that I kill the elite and get a red item, because that can really set. I mean, a red item that works with your build, or even just okay, or just like a potato, can really put you on the right path to winning a run. But it's not an end-all be-all, because I don't know. I feel as if I recycle half of the red items. And of course that means of the half that I keep, I'm just doing rough math, I don't really know. But of the half I do keep, it doesn't mean they're amazing, or I'm just like, you know. Like, I don't really care about crit. I can even go into negative crit. But 5 armor, so 25% to 40%, yep. Alright, at this point, I will go for the snowball. It's not going to help me right now. I can see mushroom. Give me that. Probably worth it. And like I said before, max strength before the elite, give me that one more damage. Oof. And heal off the red item. There we go. Nice. Okay. Our damage is pretty good. The Jack's downside is less enemies. Well, that's not really downside. Less enemies, but they drop more money. They drop 3 times as much money. I think you get more money overall from less enemies, but you can obviously offset the less enemies. They have a lot more health and damage. So you can hit, hurts a lot. I'm pretty sure that affects the elites and boss. Okay, so negative crit is not a concern. Luck and harvesting for 5 attack speed and 42. Yeah. Yes. I will definitely take you this time, Greek Fire. I should pick the armor because they do extra damage. Obviously, I'm wasting some parts of my rolls by keeping this here. But I'd rather buy this on a purple or red item. I'm not worried about being max strength next wave, so I will buy this now to increase the odds I find an item I want to duplicate. Could also duplicated the bag. I considered it for about half a second. But even pay 130 for a bag? That probably cuts it close to when I would make money before the end of the run, but would it be enough? Alright, so I'll buy you now. Oh, it's unique. I have 0 engineering. This could be worth it. It's well, I went to easier. I know when you level up speed, you can get more than. Okay, no, you can get more % damage in speed, but obviously you get the benefit of speed. But I think I will not touch that. Well, my damage is high enough. I think I will stick away from that. This doesn't do much. It might be worth it. Again, I paid 130 for one of these. But it's a good item. It's a good item. And the range is down. It's not that much of a concern when I have additional range. So, alright. I might roll once. I was hoping to duplicate a blue or a purple or red item. One, I'm paying only 130 for the item that could cost way more than 130. That's what I paid for the mirror, but also, odds are I won't be able to get another copy of that item. Although I guess there's a lot of red items that are unique. Not all of them. It would just be a purple item, huh? I don't do piercing. Alright, give me the dodge this time. I said I would roll once. I'm not that lucky. Alright, here we go. I'm not a fan of the bunny. I wish it was cheaper. The crit's not a downside, but these aren't much of an upside. The dodge, sure. If it was like wave 17, I might just grab this, but not right now. Alright, I'm not too concerned about the injection anymore. Alright, well that's one reason to get more knockback. Oh, I didn't notice that the crit goes up higher too when combining them. Okay. That's a good start. Not bad. Killed him pretty quickly too. Had a bad start, but we brought it back. I mean, I'm just not doing that much elemental damage, you know? It is literally just a fire. But once they're on fire, like, they keep burning for a while. And it spreads. I mean, a level 5, so I don't have to spend the money on a reroll. Sure. Why not? We're at 4. I guess I was at -1 before that. How many times do I level up? $23, not that many. That's actually pretty high though, right? Man, I doubt I'll get the level. So is 5 HP regen worth -3 attack speed? I don't know if I'll get to level 28 or not, but no, it's probably not worth it. Alright, so Fireball. So this obviously does far more damage than this, but this makes the fire far easier to spread to everything. But for the elite and the boss, this is sufficient and helps me kill them faster. And then for all the other enemies or swarms, it seems like I'm handling them just fine, so... yeah, that's one reason. Not have worried about my speed. I was thinking about that plus speed equal damage. I was like, well, I could get Etsy's couch. STs? STs? That's not Etsy. Alright. Also, well, I had two things locked, so I wasn't gonna roll at that point. Whatever the cost was, but when I have two red items locked, odds are I won't be rolling much, if at all, in the next shop. Although again, the first few rolls are really cheap, so it was only I buy one of the red items. I should probably roll once or twice. Gives me 5 dodge, sure. My HP regen should be plenty right now. Yeah. So I just need HP and dodge to make the HP more effective. You know, if you have 100 HP and 50 dodge, that's like having 200 HP, because you only take half damage on average. Obviously, there could be some spikes in there, where you don't dodge anything, you take all the damage. But the opposite can happen. And of course, dodging some attacks, like from the boss, can save you far more HP. So there's more variance, of course, with the dodge, but having 50% dodge is like having double the HP. And of course enough armor, and this is also like having the HP. But if you only take 10% damage, so you have this up to whatever it is for 90% less damage, that's like having 10 times the HP, but you don't need that much HP to regen. I'm explaining the game, I guess. It's not that big of a concern. HP, armor, and dodge all work together to have a good mixture. Dodge and armor making the HP go further. And then you don't need as much HP, which means you don't need as much regen and lifesteal. I'm not really dealing with much swarms, but the minus crit chance doesn't really matter, so alright. Just give me the HP. And of course, now that I dodge a fifth of attacks, I also heal on a fifth of attacks for, you know, 5% of HP, 5 out of 100. Sight, okay. You take 3 damage per second. That's not that much of a concern. I mean, I out-heal that. So let's compare it to the Red Spoon. It attacks faster. Heals with lifesteal, which I would want to get. Has more range. Oh, it already has 109. Already has lifesteal. Okay, yeah. It does cost a lot, but I think it's worth it. And the downside. Oh, I didn't even read this part. Oh yeah, I'll take it. I will roll once or twice. Alright. Again, I want to be max strength for this, but obviously some of my money will go to waste because can I even afford this next round? Maybe if I didn't roll at all once I saw this. But we'll be locking this twice. Yeah, those rerolls probably not worth it. Especially since I'm not that concerned about this wave, so... Yeah, since I'm not concerned about the wave, I shouldn't have rolled at all, probably. Because of how much money I need to kill. Or to buy the scythe. Alright, because I can recycle items, I maybe should have kept that in mind. If a recycle could push me over the threshold. Was it 737? I actually might get enough money. Alright. Yeah, okay, we got enough money. I just do whatever I want. I'm just walking around not even caring if, so this isn't do anything since I don't have crit. Negative crit actually, so, and then negative armor. But dodge for 1 armor. So by the way, you can do math to find out if this is worth it. I'm gonna take 2% more damage, I believe. Yeah. But I'm gonna dodge 8% of attacks. So yeah, worth it. As this, it's worth 26. No. Do I need the dodge? Not really, but I don't need the elemental. So I'd rather take 16. Now that is a good question. I already have lots of HP regen. But I already have a lot of armor. So this is gonna make me take like what? Maybe 4% less damage? %? Okay, I think that's probably worth it. Alright, so combine the spoons, get the scythe. Do lots more damage. Now the crit does matter for this. This is never gonna crit. But even then, 226. This does more damage without the crits. And these crit the vast majority of the time, but not on everything. But also now the scythe is gonna add to my percent damage for all the rest. But even then, a second scythe, well, is a second scythe, yeah, it's better than the spoon, but is it worth 700? That is a good question. Well, I guess you would get 6% damage every second, huh? I mean, again, the elemental damage is a very small amount of my total damage. I'll take more trees, that's more crates, right? At this point, yeah, give me the armor. You know what? Let's let you, I'll let you transform. Because I don't respect you. I don't know if it's a money gain or money loss, or it doesn't really matter. But yeah. Did not have to respect him at all. Oh, if you kill the ship first, I get angry. I don't think I ever realized that. Whatever that is. Incubation tube, ship, who knows. And the negative speed gives me even more regen, don't forget. It's just making me unkillable, just guarantee it. I already have all the damage I need for wave 20. They really want to give this to me, huh? Alright. Mostly for the curses. There we go, that's worth it. That roll might not be worth it. There we go. I think the diamond, even before the fire, is involved for guaranteed crits. Guaranteed crits on the spoons, by the way. Yeah. Nothing to do with Jack, it's just a spoon. Also means I had the hunting trophy. Killing things with crits gives you a chance at more money. I wouldn't be doing that much at all. I was hoping to see that item. But really that wouldn't be doing much at all by this point. It could have done something earlier, but right now it's be doing nothing. I shouldn't take this at this point, but here we are. Let's keep going lifesteal. Just arm, no. Yeah, definitely. And this definitely, okay. It might pay for itself. Oh, I thought this was unique for some reason. Okay. Probably can't buy anything after this re-roll, so just give me more lifesteal. Disrespect him, just stand inside, right? We do not care. Probably can't stand inside him actually, but okay, he would have killed me eventually, but easy. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's see what we at. Yeah, that's long enough. Alright, well that will do it for this video. I will definitely be going through all of these characters. Don't know if I'll keep random in or if I want to focus more on the DLC characters. Like Dwarf. He's fun to play with. Just haven't made it work yet. Gotten close. Hacker's a lot of fun. I should have just done it on Danger 5, but it is what it is. And if you are playing through the difficulties, like the difference between Danger 4 and 5 is not that hard. If you make it to wave 20, you're probably going to win, and 2 bosses aren't going to stop you. Most of the time. There's obviously some runs that will win this, but lose on this. But most of the runs are going to win both of these. So, alright, well that will do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to catch you in the next one.